Hannah is a hard-working mom. She has a full-time job, she has a busy husband who travels around the world, and she also has teenage boys. She also has an aging parent. Her dad has been struggling to make life work for himself. It's like he needs some support. He doesn't want support all the time, but he needs some support to make sure he gets his medication on time, to make sure he's getting his physical exercises, to make sure he's staying in touch with his friends and family. Her dad lives in a busy community, a community of retired professionals and business people. And she's been thinking, does my dad's life have to get any worse? What can we do? What are the options available? Now, one of the things Hannah did is to go online, do a search, and go on YouTube like you're watching now, and look at what's available, do some research. What are the options to support an aging parent? Then she also asked around, she asked the community that she's a part of. And she noticed one day that there is this person that's always driving in and out of the neighbor's garden. And she thought, I've never seen that person before. So she went to the neighbors and said, do you have somebody who supports you? Because I've never noticed that car. It's the first time. And this is what their neighbors said. Oh, we found somebody through a company. And what this person does is they come in a couple of hours every morning, helps us with whatever needs to be sorted out, check the shopping is done, make sure the house is organized, and they normally leave a few hours later. It has been so useful to us. It has been so helpful to us. Why do you ask? And then Hannah said, you may not have noticed because I'm been keeping on top of things, but we're really struggling to keep our dad happy. Every time I come, it's like he's not happy and he wants me to stay like the whole evening. But I've got teenage sons and I have to keep an eye on my husband. I have to help him with his office work. And my husband is traveling a lot and I miss quality time with him. There are times I want to go to some of his business events, but I've got so much going on. I have to keep an eye on dad. I need a better way. It is just becoming so problematic. To which the neighbor said, okay, check out this company. There are a few others. This is what we found. And what they do is like a concierge. This person that comes to help us every morning, they can actually come all day if they want, if we need. Maybe later down the line, we will need somebody like that. So we are already moving towards that direction. The good thing about having somebody come for a couple of hours, it helps us to adjust, to adapt to having somebody coming into our home. But it has been a game changer and a lifesaver. Why am I telling you this story? You may be in a situation right now where you don't know that you have options, that your parents don't have to be by themselves every time. And it might be problematic for you because you've got your own life and you're busy. And of course, I can also understand. You may feel like, I'm not sure I can trust my parents with anybody else. My parents are vulnerable, and I know all these different companies. Some of them are so business minded. I'm not sure I want to go down that route. Okay, fair enough. What about if I said to you, you have options? What if you can keep an eye on your parents? Because you have somebody who's reliable, who gives you peace of mind, who comes in, checks on your parents, and stays with your parents, gives them some companionship, makes sure the housekeeping is done, makes sure that shopping is done. What if this person is alternating with two other people so that you have a small team around you to support you? Just in case this person gets busy, maybe some emergency happens in their own family, you've got a small little team to support you. What would you say to that? One of the things we do in one of the services that I provide is we'll help you to test out this service. What that means is you don't have to do a whole day. It can be just a couple of hours, and we ideally recommend 6 to 8 hours where this person comes in, supports your parents. It could be mom or dad, or it could be both. And we make sure it's only what you need, nothing more, nothing less. It's worth trying it out because you'll get peace of mind. You won't have to worry. You can get your own work done. You can spend quality time with your kids without wondering what's happening with my dad, because I'm sure it is so challenging trying to make everything work. One of the things we do is a trial helps you to figure out, do we have any common interest with this new person that is supporting us? The other good thing is this person will come in as a professional. You may not have a lot in common, but they'll be really good at what they do. And as a normal human being, apart from just being a professional, you can discuss different topics. You can get to gauge, is this the person we want? If that's not the right person for you, because it's life, it happens, you always have a backup. I don't even want to say more. What I want to say is get in touch with me. There's a link somewhere down below, and we can discuss over the phone. We can do a Zoom call together and work out what your options are. There is a consulting fee attached to that, of course. And if you decide to go ahead and take on our packages, that fee will be taken away. That will be subtracted from the full packaging fee. Now, if this feels like, wait, I still want to do some more research, I've also got a book that I wrote for you, and you can comment below and say ebook. What that book does is like a guide for you to help you understand what you need to do, what you need to understand, so you can make an informed decision. So if you comment below, there's a book I created and I designed for you, and you can read through the content, and I'll also give you some resources that you can search online so you can compare. My whole point is to help you to make an informed decision. If you have never heard about me, if this is the first time you are seeing me, my name is Meg. I worked as a registered nurse in the United Kingdom. I worked for the NHS. I also worked for Bupa, and then I also worked in the community. And I saw the challenges that people have, and yes, you can hear everybody has their own opinions. What I decided is to help families to make an informed decision. You can have somebody support you for a couple of hours in the day, or you can have somebody who comes and stays with your parents 24/7, so that your parents have a companion 24/7. And it also gives you peace of mind that your parents are not on their own at home. And this is somebody who has been police checked. This is somebody who has been tried and tested. And if there's any concern, I will always be there to support you. Listen, get in touch with me. Even if you just want to explore, you're like, okay, what if I could maybe just attend a workshop? I have a recording of a workshop that you can also attend so you can ask questions directly. I hope this has been helpful to you to start thinking about, you know what, I don't have to be stressed out. I don't have to try and make everything work by myself. These services are there in the community to help you, and you have to make an informed decision for yourself. Every company has different things that they can do, and our service has a different thing that we do. What you will enjoy is, because of my years of working in healthcare, there's very little that surprises me. So get in touch with me and we'll do a consultation and then make a plan moving forward. I hope this has been helpful to you. See you on the next video.